Because you can get attacked anytime, anywhere, I want to make sure that you guys can use some everyday items to defend yourself. So what we have here is we have 3 different examples of that. The first thing I have is just a handful of change. If by chance you don't have change, you can pick up just a bunch of stones off the ground. We have keys obviously right here, and then last but not least we have a pen. The reason why I'm choosing these 3 items is that for the most part, most people carry these on their person on a regular basis, and if not, we usually have them in our car. Even if we don't have them in our car, they're usually within arm's reach at some point throughout the day. So I want to make sure that we have these 3 options. And what we're going to do in this video, we're going to take 3 different kinds of attacks and how you can use these items to defend yourself quickly, regardless of your age and also your skill level. The first everyday item that we have right here is change. Now when we talk about change, I understand that people carrying around change or even money is not as popular, but I guarantee you, look in your car and you'll probably find a fistful of just loose change. But it's something we can use as a self-defense tool. And like I said before, if by chance you guys don't have change or can't find change, just go ahead and grab some stones or some pebbles off the ground. You get a fistful of those, these work the exact same way. So as we do this, Wayne's gonna come on in, he's just gonna throw a punch at me. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and throw it at his face. Now, the great thing about this is these change things, or these coins, are obviously used as more of a diversion. Now we can then use these as a diversion in order to go ahead and follow up with a whole bunch of close quarter strikes. Maybe elbows, headbutts, knees, whatever is gonna take this person out of commission as quickly as possible.
How did that actually feel?
Disorienting and threw me off. So.
And once again, these are used as diversions. I'm not expecting these coins to knock a person out, but it's gonna stun somebody enough where their hands are gonna go on up, and it's gonna take their eye off of the fact that they were attacking us and give us an opportunity to attack back so we can escape. All right, the second everyday item that we have are keys. I guarantee you have keys, whether it be for mailboxes, for a house, for a car, for your office, whatever it is. You probably have some keys on you, and these can be used as a self-defense tool. And all we want to do is just intertwine them here within our knuckles, and they become an incredible self-defense tool just like this. Right? Now, as we do so, we want to make sure that we make a fist. We want to make sure it's comfortable. I understand you're going to be able to feel some of the corners and the edges within your fist right here, but I guarantee you when you use these as a striking tool, it's going to hurt them much more than you. And remember, we're all about making sure that we protect ourselves and put on as much hurt on this person as possible. So what's going to happen here is that Wayne's going to come on in. He's just going to give me just a regular push. And all I'm going to do is come right over the top right here. You're going to see me just deliver a regular punch or a hook right to his face. Now, I'm going to try to be as careful as possible up against Wayne right here, just kind of using him as my training partner, because as you can see right here, these are a lot of sharp edges. This is very, very dangerous. If you do decide to practice with another human being, I want to make sure you guys go slow, and if you can, go ahead and use some kind of protective face gear as well. Let's go ahead and let's try this. So Wayne's gonna come on in with the push, and all I'm gonna do is use this right here, and I'm coming right through, right over this head right there. Okay? I know one caught you. How did that feel?
It did feel good.
Seriously, I caught him like right there.
I'm all right. But
but once again, this is coming through right here, and as you can see, no matter where it catches on his face, it's gonna do some damage. It's gonna have some puncture wounds. It's gonna tear some flesh right here, and that's what we want. We want to put more hurt on this person than they can put on us, and we do so just with some everyday items, just like these, your keys. The third everyday item that we have is a pen. This is going to be a pencil as well, obviously, but it is a very, very sharp kind of a tool that we can use. And this is something that, once again, we usually carry on us. If not, it's in our purse. If it's in our purse, it's in our car, or it's close by, right? Okay, so we can use this as a tool. Now, if you want to even put out whatever the ballpoint is right there, that's going to be even a greater, more sharper tool that we have. I'm going to have Wayne come in here, and he's going to take me on down. I'm going to show how we use this. Before I do, I want to make sure that when we use this as a stabbing tool, we're not grabbing it like such. We're always capping the end right here. And the reason why I'm doing that is not just to put out the ballpoint part a little bit more, but this is going to create a more stronger surface that it's going to do more damage. A lot of times what I feel is that if I hold it like this and it hits a surface, the problem is it's going to go ahead, and if you see that, it's going to push the pen on up. What I want is, I want this to be as stationary as possible. So when I decide to stab something, it's going to go through whatever I'm stabbing. So we have Wayne coming on in here. He's gonna try a takedown right now. And as that takedown happens, I'm gonna be stabbing his neck. That's what I wanna do. Could this hurt his back? Obviously, but the softest surface right here that I see is using the back of the neck right here. I would be stabbing that over and over again. Obviously that is gonna be very, very painful, but the exact same time what's gonna happen is that this person's gonna start bleeding, you know, and that's what we want. We want this person to see that they picked on the wrong person here. So Wayne's gonna take me down, or at least attempt to take me down. When that happens, I wanna make sure that I get my center of gravity low, I have my pen out, and I just start stabbing right here. As we train this, because we're training with real items up against a human, I wanna make sure that we train as safely as possible, so we're gonna try to do that in this video right here. Wayne, you ready? Yep. Go. Good. There are some police statistics that say that when it comes down to assaults on the street, about 70% of assaults contain some sort of a weapon. Therefore, you need to make sure that you know how to train with a weapon and against a weapon. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description right here for more information on those programs.